On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell.
Hey, the Monday.
Hey guys, it's Brittany Smith. How y'all doing?
And tonight I'm getting straight into this one, like straight into this one, Britt. I've been getting him for over a year. Over a year. And Brittany scored this interview. So, yes, without further ado, Britt, who do we have?
We have John Widowmaker with us tonight. Everybody say what's up to John.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, pretty ladies?
I'm not all dolled up like I was last.
You look good.
Yeah, you got to.
Anyway, you look good. Anyway, what paper sack looking good. Anyway, with who do you have any shout outs that you would like to?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, shout out Rick Tripp with Trip Inc. Shout out my buddies Brett from the Booze Fighters. Shout out to the whole Widowmaker Ranch. Nothing but geniuses. Yeah, no. And shout out Miranda Monday. It's just another manic Monday. Love that song. I love Cindy Lauper.
I love it. So we were talking a little bit ago, but we've done too much of that. How long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music long time, 20 odd years. 20 odd years. You know,
the inspiration behind your
inspiration behind my music. I think music is my therapy. You know, without it, I'd be more crazy. People are probably gonna see this and be like, "Whoa, it ain't working." But yeah, it's like my therapy. You know, I need to go express myself. Let the cuckoo bird out every now and then in the studio, and that's why I need it. I know I represent the bad guy because I've always painted the villain, so I guess I've embraced it.
Well, I got the joy of seeing him perform on stage, and he puts on one hell of a performance. I will.
Yeah, my worst show. I have to hit you with this disclaimer because I never drink before a show. That's a damn rule. And I was there. I was in Louisiana. I'm by myself. I usually have a couple of my squad with me. You know, I'm rowdy. I talk a lot of shit, so I usually bring a security or 5, just, you know, not to protect me, but to protect other people from me. So I'm there out of OT. I'm like, man, I'm bored. I'm around a bunch of strangers. So I was like, let's do a shot.
Catfish,
you know, the little
Catfish had you that night, though.
Yeah. And then one shot turned into 10 turned into 20. Every shot, I think I forget 2 to 4 lines. So by the time I got up there, I didn't remember any of my shit. I was like, it kind of turned into like a lightweight comedy show for a minute.
It still sounded good. You do it down out of hitch, so.
You sounded good. Y'all are fired. There's something in the water over there. Everybody from over there is dope. I'm like, what the hell?
Dude, and I'm going to start out. I've only got 3 songs out. So, I mean, I'm nothing like anybody else. So.
Well, I'm your manager now. We're going to get it.
You're my manager now?
Yeah. Yeah.
3 more. I'm actually going to go a cappella on one.
Ooh, yeah, that's. I've yet to do that. I ain't that good of a singer to do that yet. That's a little scary.
Something I
Ooh.
wanted to try, and I'm fixing to go for it. So I'm fixing to go acapella. It's a cover song, but it's one of my favorite songs. So just wait till it wait till it hits. It'll be here before New Year's, I promise.
Woo!
Well, let's just listen to Giant Amongst Men and just let everybody else be a judge.
There you go.
You want to what? Hear about it? Well, I'm
Let
running
me
an
know it, and then I'm
anti-record
gonna
there.
play it.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm running an anti-rat, anti-snitch campaign. Because I did Fed time because a few dudes ratted on me. So as you can imagine, it is my least favorite type of person. And stop glorifying rats, you know, defund police informants, all that noise. You know, we got to get rid of them. Back in the day, I'd be in the club and they'd be like, hey, that dude ratted on so-and-so. And they'd be like, yeah, let's wait for him out back. And they'd come out and we'd clobber rats. Even if they had nothing to do with us. It was like basically a rule of the streets. Now, these damn young kids, these fucking millennials, you know, this dude's like, I've ratted on everybody. I sent 30 dudes to prison. Like, hell yeah, let's stream his song and buy him a fucking Lambo. It's fucking insane. There's no code of the street no more. So that's what Giant Amongst Men's about. You know what I mean? I'm getting a lot of hate because I'm a country dude, country rap dude. And everybody's like, this ain't country. What the fuck is this? You know, this ain't, you know, a bunch of haters. But all I say is come to my show. You can't knock my hat off. I'm country as that. I'm about that. You want to know how country I am? You can't knock my cowboy hat off.
He got a damn belt buckle that's the size of my fucking head that he wore.
Yeah. We're about to start making the Widowmaker belt buckles. They say scratch and sniff. I had a pretty hot young lady at one of the shows say, what's that made out of? And I was like, scratch and sniff. And I went like this, playing around. She dropped down, started sniffing my buckle. Swear to God. I was like, yeah. So, yeah. It worked.
Yeah.
Sorry, hey, I'm giving you a warning ahead of time. I'm going to let all my crazy out on you guys. So, you know what I mean?
You know what? I love it. I embrace crazy because I'm pretty fucking crazy myself. So, yeah, let's check out Giant Amongst Men. So,
go.
Give me 1 second.
Stop snitching.
For those of you that don't know me, you could call me Big Homie. I'm a motherfucking OG. I did 5 in the feds for Ghost Week. And what that means is I got ratted on by someone that I used to trust. Ain't been right in the head ever since. Now I'm paranoid and don't give a fuck. Type of thing will break your heart and change the way that you view the world. To this day, I watch what I say, especially around my girl, cause you never know. You just never know who's gonna fold under pressure when the feds come knocking at your front door. It's the end of the world as we know it. Just looking, you can see the signs. People wanna do the crime, but no one wants to do the time. Now telling it's a trend to stay solid, wind up in the pen and walk the line. Might be a giant amongst men, but I sure as hell ain't 6'9". Oh no, no. For those of you that ain't acquainted, I got told on and raided and died by federal agents, cuffed and incarcerated. And what that means is I did some prison time, cause someone couldn't hold their own. Now I won't sit with my back to the door, and I hate talking on the phone. Type of thing will mess you up and give you trust issues for life. Even now, I never leave the house unless I got a pocket knife. Cause you never know. You just never know. You might see a co-defendant at the corner store and decide it's his time to go. It's the end of the world as we know it. Just looking, you can see the signs. People want to do the crime, but no one wants to do the time. Now telling it's a trend, let's stay solid. Wind up in the pan and walk the line. Might be a giant amongst men, but I sure as hell ain't 6'9". I'm a vengeful man, you know forgiveness is something that I don't do well. My first day out, I paid a dope fiend to buy me a gun and shells. That very next day, he went missing. Now nobody's left to tell. I was forged in the flames, so if you're snitching, I'm sending you straight to hell. It's the end of the world as we know it. Just looking, you can see the signs. People want to do the crime, but no one wants to do the time. Now telling it's a trend, let's stay solid. Wind up in the pan and walk the line. Might be a giant amongst men, but I sure as hell ain't 6'9". Oh no, no, no.
Look,
So,
before I say anything, you got some fine ass women in that music video.
I know, right? Woo.
Damn, I'm not a lesbian or nothing, but you got some fine ass chicks in that music video.
We all have lesbian moments in our life.
I'm a lesbian part-time. Just saying. It's part-time. Still like my dick.
I know you done.
I gotta put it out
You
there.
done told
Because
me.
they tell me all the time, what are you, Miranda? Are you gay? I'm like,
You done told me if I was around you.
sometimes. Yes, girl. Girl. We can't talk about
I
it.
can't see y'all. Where y'all at?
So that's a dope ass video, and I love that song. I've been listening to that song for a while. Can you tell everybody how you got the name Widowmaker? Like, wondering minds are wondering.
Yeah, there's all kinds of rumors floating around where that comes from, and most of them are wrong, but I let people think what they want. They want me to be the bad guy, I'll be that, but it really stems from the original, as far as I can trace it back, the name Widowmaker first came from a horse that can't be tamed. You know, the cowboys get out there and try to break that fucker, and it'd kill a cowboy and sometimes two, and they never used to put the horse down. They let it back out in hopes to get a young, you know, because if you can break that untamable spirit, it makes for the best horse. So a Widowmaker is a horse that never stops bucking. That's my motto. Never stop bucking, you know what I mean? We're actually working on a whiskey, Widowmaker whiskey, and it says strong bucking whiskey. Boy, it's fire too. It'll fucking knock the paint off the wall, but
that's pretty dope. Because a lot of artists, they don't have their own whiskey. I mean, like Yellow Wolf, he does, but
yeah,
it's hard to, do stuff like that. Because we were trying to get catfish done for like the catfish curl. We wanted to get a cream made, but
yeah.
I think it'd be dope. But stuff like that's hard to. Congratulations on that, buddy. Because
Yeah, liquor's a little bit easier than creams and shit like that because everybody drinks. If you find a vice, you know, everyone's gonna partake. And plus, I like whiskey. I fancy myself a whiskey connoisseur. I just recorded a song with Big Poe called Whiskey Whispers, and boy, it's fire as hell. We're gonna put that on the EP. But Big Poe, that's my bro.
That.
Other thing, you've been in Louisiana for about a week, right?
Yeah, man. It was. I was out there in the sticks. The sticks. My guy lives where there ain't no service. So I'm looking at I keep grabbing my phone. I'm like, oh shit, I'm missing out on money. Oh shit, what's going on? I know. And I start panicking. Then I'd set it down and I'd sit back and be like, boy, a real exhale. I was like, whoa, this is fucking amazing. I told them I was sitting out there, we're smoking by the fire. They were breaking out the guitars. There's some good old boy fucking fun. Everybody's relaxed. And I looked at them, I was like, you know what, man? People work their whole fucking lives. They like stress themselves 8-10 hour days, work their whole lives just to go on vacation to feel this feeling for a couple days. And then they go back and stress themselves to death. I was like, you're like on a fucking a lifelong vacation. And he was like, damn, like they don't look at it like that. I'm like, come on, come to Vegas with me for a couple days. You guys will hit the fucking eject button quick. Like, I want to go home. You know?
Yeah. See, and that's where I
Give
am.
me a
Like,
plane ticket. I'd like to
Oh,
take you up on that.
Come on, let's go.
See, I only live 30 minutes from Poe, so I'm in the sticks as well. Like, we're not far from Poe at all.
I love it.
That's why I
love it. That
the country.
Man, it felt so good. I was raised country. I was raised on an Indian reservation 45 minutes out of Vegas called Moapa Valley Reservation in a little town called Overton. So Overton, Logan, and Moapa were connected to the res. So I was raised country. Horses, chickens, pigs, grew my own garden. Like I got a green thumb from hell. So when I go back, I was just like connecting back to my roots, you know. And Bayou baptism, that's Poe's gonna be Poe's new shit. I was baptized back in them waters and that. And I was like, man, I done got sissified. I was sleeping on the couch, woke up, oh man, my back hurts. Oh fuck, I broke a nail. And he's looking at me like, I'm like, man, Diddy'll make you into a pussy, man. Go back there and get dirty. I showed up with like all these brand new outfits, you know, and I brought winter shit because before I left, it said 40 degrees on Google. I'm like, okay. Got all my shit, showed up, right when I step off the plane, just nuts dripping, hotter than hell, sweating. I'm like sweltering heat. I was like, oh, hell no. Hot the whole time. The day I'm leaving, freezing again.
It was 86 degrees the day of our show. We were sweating the ass.
Yeah, sweating through. Sweating.
Till it got nighttime, and then we fucking froze because nobody was prepared that night. With long sleeves.
I like the cold though.
I stole Bam, which is Big Poe's hype man. I stole his hoodie, and you know that's a big old dude. So here I am wearing like a 3X sweatshirt, walking around.
Drapes, just got drapes on your back.
Speaking of hoodies and hats, I seen you got merch.
Yep, John MF and Widowmaker. That MF stands for your mom's friend. I am the home record, though. You know what I mean? No doubt about it. I won't say too much, but I'll leave it for the imagination. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm not gonna. You know, I used to tell girls in the strip club. I used to be a fucking scoundrel. I'll tell you what. I'd be like, I got an 11-inch wiener, and then when we get home, I'd just be like, bah. I lied. Too late now, though. But it worked every time. These sick ass females. These females are worse than dudes, and you know it. You know it. You know. It ain't
baby, you should know where. I'll let you know when we get off here where I work. You have no idea.
Let's go.
Oh, I already know.
You know, if this music shit don't work, I'm gonna be a fucking thunder from down under. I'm gonna have to get a 6-pack.
Look, I've been practicing. I got war wounds. Catfish bought us a stripper pole. I was telling her
out there spinning around, huh? Trying to make it happen.
I got freaking war. You see that bruise? That's the whole my hand. I landed on my head. I was like,
yeah. Oh, you trying to do some isolation stripping, huh? Some of that special shit.
Well, I mean, Catfish bought it for a reason, so I was like, let me see what I can do on this thing. Yeah, I can do the fireman swirl. And
that's fire. Hey, that's good. I tried to spin around that fucker a couple times. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm a hog. You know, we get a little drunk. I've been in a strip club my whole life. I actually got it tatted on my side. Look at Spearmint Rhino right there on my side.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you gotta have some body strength for that shit.
That's what I said. I said, man, y'all need to give me some fucking stock in this motherfucker. They give me free liquor for life, which I figured out is not a blessing. It's a curse. Go drink a free bottle every other day. You know, you're drunk as hell. Don't get shit accomplished. Yeah. I'm the strip club king.
You just showed us some of your, tell us what we were talking about tattoo. What is that?
My favorite tattoo. I got a few. I like my 7.62 bullets across my chest I got from Mr. Cartoon. He's big time. But my favorite is probably this K on my hand, on my finger. You want me to tell you? It means the most to me because when I was doing prison, I had to do 5 years in the feds for ghost weed, mind you, because of a rat. Thus, Giant Amongst Men. So let me plug myself one time. But I'm in there for a year, right? I'm crying. I'm all admit it. Feeling sorry for myself. I'm like, I got ratted on. These rats, fucking. You know, so I finally broke. I went in my cell, shut the door, put my sheet over my head. Ain't no locks on the door, not on the inside, but so you got to just kind of cry in silence, like a man's supposed to. So I'm under my sheets crying. My cellie comes in. Now, if you catch your cellie crying, you're supposed to give him a moment. That's the man shit. Let him be. Let him have his moment. But this fucker decided to grab the sheet and pull it off me. He was like, "You crying?" I was like, "Get up!" And he pulled the sheet. So I jumped up on him like, "Man, that's worth fighting for." And he just grabbed me and hugged me, you know? And it was so touching. I was like, ah! And then I just started bawling because it was so touching that a straight killer hog hugged me. He was like, "Man, let it out. We all do it. Just let it out." And I'm all, fucking cried for a couple minutes. He's like, "Now tell me what the fuck's wrong." I was like, "Bro, my girl's a fucking whore. She's fucking the whole town. My family forgot about me. No one writes me. None of my homies put money on my books, dude." And he was like, "What, are you fucking special?" I was like, "Yeah, I am. I'm the big homie." He was like, "We're all fucking big homies until we get in here, dude." He was like, "It happens to everybody." And I was like, "It ain't supposed to happen to me, dog." I was fucking tripping. And then he said, "Listen, man, can I tell you something without you getting mad? Because I know you get all touchy and shit." And I was like, "Shoot." He said, "You point the finger at people a lot. You blame everybody for shit you get yourself into. You know what I mean? You need to hold yourself accountable. You blame everybody for this, blame everybody for that. The biggest lesson a person's going to learn in life is everything that happens to you is your fault, you know? I mean, you can believe it. Basically, take responsibility for your actions, you know what I mean?" And he was like, pointing the finger at people is like pointing a loaded gun. Be prepared for them to point it back and shoot. Just be ready for that. So he left. And all kinds of different thoughts are going through my mind. And I had like a fucking paradigm shift. You know what I mean? I laid there for a few minutes, just mind blown, dude. And had to let it all soak in. And I was like, he's fucking right. You know, I mean, I don't want people to get it wrong. Let me explain. Basically, if somebody rats on you, of course you want to blame the rat, right? But at some point in time in your guys' relationship, you've seen it in them that they could rat on you. So if you decide to do something, break the law with them or do something dangerous with them, it's your fucking fault if they do tell on you. Because this gut feeling we get is fucking gut feeling. It's how the creator equips us to know if someone's energy isn't right or not. And that's fucking important. So right then, I called my tattoo artist up and I was like, "Put a motherfucking AK right here on my hand." It's the only tattoo I got in prison, and it means a lot. You know what I mean? So then I got out, and I went to my homie Rick Tripp, and I had him color it in, because I'm a firm believer now that whoever puts ink in you is basically putting a lifelong spell on you. They have to have the correct energy. And my buddy Rick Tripp is like one of the coolest motherfuckers on planet Earth. So when he redid this and recolored it in, it's brought me nothing but amazing luck. I've actually been holding myself accountable more. You know, I look in the mirror before I look at other people's flaws. I'm just a different human, you know. So that's my favorite tattoo.
Yes, yes. So, Keegan says hi. We're getting your fans coming in, requesting, requesting. So, can you tell us that story behind?
Raised by Wolves. That's like that's the first one we dropped. I was raised on a reservation 45 minutes out of Vegas called Wapa Valley. And it was different and was rough. You know what I mean? It's like, I wouldn't say a different side. Are you there?
Yep.
Yeah, we got you.
I wouldn't say like a different side of racism or anything like that, but it's almost like, you know, I'm around all my native brothers and I'm a young kid and I'm not like them, you know what I mean? So they made shit a little bit rougher on me. You know, you had to really be a hog to fit into the group, you know what I mean? And boy, them dudes are athletic as hell. They run fast, jump higher than you. Like, there's something special about the tribe, the Paiute tribe I grew up around. They're fucking monsters, you know what I mean? So that's what that song's about, Raised by Wolves, because I was raised by real wolves, you know what I mean? Freaking crazy.
Yes,
The legend of the firewater is real.
Check it out. Let's find it.
Oh. In a small town, an hour out of Vegas on the Wapa Valley Reds, around some crazy ass natives. To those claiming every honky is a racist, I wish like a motherfucker we could trade places. I had it rough cause the color of my skin. As a young buck, had to learn to take it on the chin. But I earned my respect, boy, try that shit again. A couple broken hands later, now they look at me as kin. And I look at them the same, might as well have the same blood coursing through our veins. They're my brothers. Mr. Paleface is the name, the William Bonnie of my gang. Boy, I'm quick to bang. Raised by the wolves, I come alive in the night, cause I was raised by the wolves. They call me the alpha dog, and I'm running with the pack. You're always ready to fight when you've been raised by the wolves. I'll send you to meet your God, and there ain't no coming back. I was raised amongst the savages, way before these cameras could capture us. And every move we made, this shit was fabulous. Cause you could whoop a motherfucker's ass and no one would say your name when the sheriff comes round and asks who did it. Cause nowadays they feel like snitching is a trend. If the deal is sweet enough, they're telling on their best friends. Most these rappers would rat on their own mama. Trust me, I just did 5 in the feds over marijuana. Man, I've seen it all, so I know nobody owes me nada. I'm a gangster though, I seen it as I'm cleaning up my karma. I ain't no Dalai Lama, I still congregate with monsters. It's still there before dishonor, loyalty before the dollar. Raised by the wolves, I come alive in the night, cause I was raised by the wolves. They call me the alpha dog, and I'm running with the pack. You're always ready to fight when you've been raised by the wolves. I'll send you to meet your God, and there ain't no coming back. I was raised in the jungle by a pack of wild wolves, coyotes and rabid dogs and a sitting bull. Cowboys and Indians, all of them quick to pull. Hang your ego with the door, we humbly ask you keep it cool. Don't be a fool, you can wind up in a pool of your own blood. Broken beer bottles and bar stools, in a place where a smile on your face seems cruel. Cause the good die young and the wicked man rule. I come alive in the night, cause I was raised by the wolves. They call me the
sure?
Just pour the fucking drink.
Fine, but after this, I'm fucking leaving.
Bye.
Very, very awesome. Very.
At the end of that, man, I don't know if that was a good decision or not, but you know.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. I definitely want to give a shout out to your YouTube and John Widowmaker, JOHNWOWDOMAKR. Pretty much everywhere, wasn't it?
Yeah. All streaming platforms, you know. Yeah.
Yep. I'm getting rave reviews back. Everybody saying that's badass. That's badass. So,
Well, I think
you said you've been doing.
You need to hear the Tommy Vex remake I did. We just redid Richmond, north of Richmond with Tommy Vex. Boy, that thing's catching fire right about now too.
Totally get that one. That one's up next. Tell me the lead up to that.
Well, we recently went viral. I did a Poe, actually. My buddy Big Poe called. He was like, man, I want to do a remix to that Oliver Anthony joint that's starting to catch fire. You should do it. I'm like, man, you know, I don't know. You know, not to be cocky, but I knew if I did one, it was going to go crazy because we don't suck, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, I don't want to pigeonhole myself and be a MAGA rapper or some shit like that. But I went around and I did it and it caught fire. It's got, you know, so close to 20 mil on all streaming platforms because I didn't even have a Twitter or an X or whatever. And some dudes got 3 mil, 4 mil up there. They posted it before I even had one. So,
Awesome.
I called Tommy and I was like, come on, let's do the proper remix. And he was like, let's do it. And boy, he knocked it out the park. He's fire. It's fire.
All right. You know, well,
not to get political, but it was more, you know, you be either side. I don't care, but you better be a pissed off American because there's some real fuckery going on, especially touching kids. That's what I did my whole time in prison was hunt down chomos. That's the only joy you find in prison because it's miserable. You know, let's be honest. Nobody in there wants to be there. Everybody is fucking pissed and miserable. So the only joy is hunting down rats, checking paperwork, and trying to find a sexer. And when you do, boy, that's almost like the universe putting shit back in balance. You know, let a bunch of crazy fucks that are locked up, miserable, find out that you touch kids. You're getting destroyed. And boy,
absolutely.
we break them down, boy.
So
I'm getting myself canceled right now, huh?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, because I want to know. Tony, he says, like the Punisher, for real.
Yeah, amen. In the flesh. You know what I mean? So that's what this song's about a lot. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm pissed off about all the weird shit I see going on. But that, man, if we can't as a race, as the human race, can't all stand on at least one or two topics and all agree on a few things, then we're fucking losing our way more than I can express. Like, if you can't all agree that touching little kids is fucking the devil's work, then you can't fucking come to my barbecue. That's for sure.
It's incurable.
I see them fucking normalizing pedophilia and sexualization of children, and this shit is just fucking. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. I can't even watch the news. I put the news on. You know, my girl, my daughter, they'll shut it off. They'll be like, "Don't watch this," because I'll be crazy as hell all day. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm not a political dude, but I feel like I can identify crazy. You know what I mean?
There's too much crazy going on right now.
They had a petition going on in my children's school to put litter boxes in the bathrooms.
Oh, for the kids that identify as a cat or a dog?
Yes.
Get the hell. That's what I'm saying.
When my kids come home and told me that, I said, the day they do that is the day I am you will be homeschooled. That is ridiculous.
That's when mom and dad need to show up at the school and say, he identifies as a lion and I identify as a tiger, and we're about to fucking pounce on all of you and crush everything. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It's getting ridiculous. Yeah.
It's fine. Great.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you for a second, Miranda. Okay. Miranda Monday, how many times have you been doing this show with the motherfucking savage hangover? Like, why did I choose Monday? Holy smokes.
Up on the show. We used to get so fucked up on the show. Yeah, it was bad. So messed up.
And then here comes little me, and we don't drink on the show.
So you was babysitting.
That is my government, just so you know.
She said no drinking on the show.
Hey, John.
Say that again.
Yes.
It's my government.
It is.
It is.
Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty tight. Damn.
Yes.
I'm like a marketing genius too. I feel like you should do one. I'll do it for you. Here, wait. I don't always enjoy Monday, but when I do, it's Miranda Mondays. You're welcome, motherfucker.
Love that. That is. Yes. So yeah, when you
look at this. Oh, look at Monday. The secret's out.
Oh, what's her name?
I'm a cat lady.
You're the crazy.
That's Doobie.
Oh.
I'm a cat lady. The secret's out. I like black pussy.
Yeah.
Bleep. Hey, you're gonna have to take this and be like beep, 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 beep. Since
I know, my baby.
Beep out all my
we don't bleep, honey.
We don't
bleep, honey. No bleeping around here.
We don't bleep.
Yeah, no, it's out
hell
there.
Yeah. What else is going on? What y'all got planned for tonight?
Interviewing you.
Just you, baby. Just.
I'm enough. Trust me. There's enough to go around.
So, well, I could use that.
We could all use a little release.
Merch. Shout out your merch page.
Thank you. I got some new ones coming up too. This new merch is gonna be crazy. We got the One Deep coming out. We got some the Home Wrecker, the Heartthrobs and Home Wreckers. That's my fans, by the way. They're called the Heartthrobs and Home Wreckers. Woo! Bring out the pretty motherfuckers. Woo!
I love that. The Heartthrobs. Oh my God.
Put on your Sunday best when you come to a John Widowmaker show, because There's a whole lot of beeping going on.
Oh, I love the beep. We got to keep the beeping.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Everybody needs a good beeping now and then, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So you're covered in ink.
I got some exciting news for
have...
you. Here, I'm about to break some exciting news for you real quick. Can I?
Yes.
I got a song coming out with my buddy Ivan Moody from Five Finger Death Punch, December 1st. Boom. Boy, about to break the internet.
December 1st.
About to break the internet.
That is what. Tag me when you drop this stuff. Tag Monday Love Podcast wherever you drop it. Tag us.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
This.
Are we playing the remix? Are we playing the remix?
Yes, we are going to play that. Yes. Richmond, north of Richmond.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know what I think? I'm thinking it's time that we all unite. Cause if we combine the city boys with the boys off in the pines and load up our rifles and form us a line, we're only as weak as the links in the chain. So think for yourself and start using your brain. They pit us against one another, my brother. Don't focus on color, quit fanning the flames. We're selling our soul for the fortune and fame. They poison the water, derailing the trains, killing the cattle and taxing the grain. No one does nothing but bitch and complain. It's a damn shame. But people like me will survive. Blue collar baby, I work to get mine. My people don't stand in no welfare line. Hunting and fishing, they grow in the garden. They're starving your family while feeding you lies. What kind of man will stand idly by while children get raped? I'd rather die. Just give us a list of old Biden's been hiding. They'll all be dead by the end of the night. I promise I'll make sure they all see the point when I give them the end of my knife.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away. Drive back home and drive my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gone to for people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Here it is, living in the new world.
Lord, I'm thinking today is the day I finally get down on my knees and I pray. I hope that you listen, there's so much to say. We fell off the path, please show us the way. I'm losing my faith in humanity fast. They're grooming our kids, dressing in drag. They kneel for the anthem while burning the flag. Give a day to the vets and a month to the... Didn't say it so the radio can play it. The right's gonna love it, but the left's gonna hate it. United we stand is a little understated, cause we're easy to control when they keep us separated. It's a damn shame that no one's avenging the kids. Just give us a list and we'll find where they live. Hand them a shovel and tell them to dig. All of this hating and talking about faking, cause I wore a fresh tee and new pair of bibs. I don't know nothing about dirt that I did, crushing out traumas while doing my bid. Give us the emails, the Clintons deleted. I'll blow off the lid and put one in their wig. Promise I'll make sure they all see my point when I'm sticking this knife in they rib.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away. Drive back home and drive my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's got to for people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Here it is, living in the new world.
Here we go. Ah, that is hot. That is hot as hell.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
we
is
have
completely
John Widowmaker.
Woo! Hey, I Ric Flair every time I see that video. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! That thing's fire. I don't even care. That thing better go viral.
It is.
that
Fire.
is completely different from Oliver's than what you expect. Like it's more rock. You got a lot of rock into it, and you can feel the soul in it.
All respect to Oliver Anthony for, blessing us with the new patriotic anthem, but you know what I mean? We had to turn it up a notch, you know what I mean?
Yep. I think all artists are trying to do that now. They're trying to turn that one up, definitely turn it up a couple notches or two. But I mean, it's a killer song. The meaning behind it, I mean, is you couldn't get a better meaning behind a song. So just adding the different verses to it, I mean, it just makes it it just makes it where your rappers or your country singers or your metals, and it just all fits in very well with that song, I think, honestly.
Thank you. Dang. Hell yeah. Made me happy. I call it the pissed off American version. You know what I mean? It just sounds a little more angry than him. He sounded upset and shit. We sound pissed. A little bit of a difference,
I mean, I don't think I could pull off the open verse challenge. Like I could sing the Oliver Anthony part, but as far as like coming up like that part, because I had so much to say, probably would really piss a lot of people off.
Dude.
Yeah.
I thought I really did.
I got her back like 2 years ago, give or take. Year and a half, 2 years ago. He is built like a brick shit house. Oh my god. Do what?
When he was touring with Struggle?
Yes.
Yeah. Struggle's cool. I met that dude. That dude's cool as hell. I like that dude. He's family first. Like he fits the right message. I fuck with him. You know what I mean? Shit's tight.
Yeah.
I haven't got the honor to meet him yet. So.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah. He's for real.
I sound violent as hell in my songs, right? I was just listening to like, damn, why you always tripping? And I was like I'm stabbing everybody. I'm killing shit up. I'm telling you what. I'm violent.
It's the emotion you put into it. It's not that you're pissed off. It's the emotion of what you're feeling when you record it at that time.
That passion behind it.
And it's the passion behind it. When you're recording, it's like you put everything into it to make sure that you get your meaning across, and you got your meaning across. So that's all that matters. Whether you feel like you sound pissed off the whole time, but in all reality, all Americans are pissed off right now.
Yeah. Real pissed. I was just thinking like, it's because the truth is violence is a universal language. Not everybody speaks it, but everybody fucking understands it. And I just happen to be very adept at it, and I'm, I speak that language fluently. It was the way I was raised. I was raised country as fuck, cowboy, got kicked in the ass, hit with belts. I got, whatever was closest to my mom or dad. You mess up, you might get hit with a damn extension cord or a fucking hanger. You know what I mean? So we learned how to act right, and the quickest way to learn something is, don't do this no more. If you're Japanese and I'm fucking Chinese and we don't speak the same language, you'll understand when I hit you in the snout. You'll understand I must have did something wrong to that dude. He just knocked me in my snot box off.
My son snapped off on me the other day underneath the carport, and I had my slides on. So the first thing I did was I took my slide off and I just started wailing him. He was like, "Are we a Latino mama?" "No, we a pissed off mama." Is what
Don't make me slide your ass with this slide. Bye.
I took both of them off. I have it on recording. And he's like, He's like, stop it. And I'm like, you better go the fuck on, kid.
Playing drums, playing
We
drums.
had the whole windmill going on trying to get him.
My daughter needs one of those. I got a daughter that's 17, about genius. So she's like, and beautiful. So it's like a fucking supervillain. You know what I mean? Manipulate anybody into doing anything she wants.
See, I got a 17-year-old son, and he's about to graduate early, and he's a cop. So when it comes to him, he's like, I'm grown. I deserve that respect. Well, until you move out of my house, pay your own bills, and you buy your own food, and you buy your own clothes, I don't want to hear shit from you.
Yeah. Hi, Johnny.
Remember, when you pull me over, when the courthouse says, why did your mom do that on the front of your patrol car? Well, you're gonna know why. It's my mom.
That don't look like bird shit.
Your ass beat on front of your own cop car. Go ahead, try me.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
These kids these days, they don't have a clue. They don't have a clue.
They don't know shit. Because they're carrying that damn phone around, that little radiation, and it just has all the knowledge in the world. So they think they fucking know everything. They're on that damn thing all day. We didn't have that. You can't call, they call their homies, hey, and they feel like they're connecting when they talk every day on the phone, but don't see them for a month. We didn't have that. You want to go see your homie? Get on your fucking bike and pedal your ass 25 miles.
That's exactly what I was about to say. My husband, he made it clear. He's like, my first cell phone, I paid for it. I paid for the time on my phone. He said, but if I wanted to see my friend on my bicycle, fuck the vehicle, or I would walk around the block and we hang out that way. There's no Snapchat. There wasn't no Instagram. There's not it was MySpace at the time, but you went to their house.
Telling your age. Telling your age.
So when you're on the phone, you can't really feel someone's energy either. So it's not proper communication, because communication's 80% body language and facial expressions, 20 or 70% body language, facial expressions, 20% tonality and how you say shit, and only 10% content. So when they say what you say don't mean shit, they're right. So these kids now have whole relationships over the phone, even with kids in other states that they haven't met. Like my daughter be like, it's my friend. We've been talking for 3 years online. You don't fucking know that person.
Yeah, exactly.
The world is so dangerous. You don't know who you're talking to on that other line.
Yeah.
I mean, I had an instance when Jackson, my middle baby, he started rapping when he was 14. Jax, he come out with Country Flex. He had all these fan people in his inbox, and I'm like, these are grown women. You don't understand what they could tell you they're a 13 or 14-year-old girl, but on the other end, that could be a 45 or a 30. No, we don't. I don't. I find it very hard. Yeah, that whole cell phone thing bothers me. Like, if you want to hang out in person, talk in person. Yeah. Text messaging, I'm not good with text messages because text messages can be read at different.
Exactly. I suck at.
I can send you a text message and be like, yo, bro, what's up? But somebody could take that and flip it around and be like, she's being a total douchebag. So I'm the type where we're either on the phone or we're going to be face to face like this. So you can see my expressions and you can see, that it's not me being a douchebag. It's, really what's up.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think the whole mask thing was planned too. I think because that takes off half your face, which people aren't communicating correctly. Imagine how many times you woke up in a bad mood and you go to like the gas station to get gas, and a lady's walking out or a dude, and they're like, hey, and you see the smile. So just seeing that smile lifts your spirits. And we don't get that no more. They're cutting off half it because literally, you know, if someone sneezes and it gets in your eyes, you still fucking get it. So it makes sense if they're like, well, you have to wear a mask and fucking welding goggles. I'd be like, that makes sense. You know what I mean? But they didn't ever say nothing about the eyes, just the mask. Let me cut off their facial expressions.
Yeah, I mean, I worked the whole pandemic for Walmart, you know, and it's a scary thing because back then when you come in with a mask, you got a gun.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and like to rob the place, they're fixing to hold your ass up. This whole world is just, yeah.
Upside down and back.
It's just gone crazy. Gone crazy.
Upside down and backwards, you know what I mean?
And the pandemic's over. Still wearing these stupid masks, and they're not doing anything for you. They're spreading germs and more everything than what not wearing a mask would do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm from the old school. I'm from the belief that you need to get it so your body can build up the antibodies. My friend called and said, I got COVID. I said, I'll be right over. So I went over there and just kicked it with him for a few hours because I try to get the shit. I didn't have COVID-19, COVID-20, COVID-21, COVID-22. I got them all stored up. I could be in a room full of dying fuckers and just not get shit. You could sneeze in my mouth and I'd be good. For real.
I didn't either. I didn't get it either. Knock on wood, but because I have children. But the whole time I worked the pandemic, everybody said, oh, wear gloves and do this and do that. Not one time I come home from work did I strip down outside. Did I, you know, I took off my mask and pulled it up under so my customers could see me. If I'm going to get it, I'm going to freaking get it. If the good Lord wants me, he's going to take me either way, whether I'm wearing a mask or whether I'm not. I could be sitting right here right now